This is a quick video overview of unit 7701. We're going to do the exterior and then we're going to do the interior as we go. There's another video for the roof. Okay, so starting right here at the entrance, a couple of things. It is required to have handrails if there's more than 3 steps. As you can see over here, there's handrails. You don't have to have rails up here, but handrails on the steps. So that is leading to the house. And some of these right here, there's no handrails, but that belongs to the HOA. And if you could count, there's actually 3 steps, actually 4. So the HOA might not required for them to get to the lake, but to get to the house, it is required to have handrail for safety. Okay, so as you see on the video on the roof, there's a lot of debris up here, and that's because this tree right here will need to be trimmed. It's just encroaching the property, and it hits the walls, and it might damage the walls. Some of this is the stucco here. Some of it is made out of concrete. Most of it is concrete, so it's okay that that the stucco is below the grade. However, you got all these trees right here with the same issues hitting the walls, and also a possibility of having problems with the roots because they are too close to the foundation. Now, how do you know there's a problem with the foundation? If there's a problem, these walls will be cracked, and then the flooring will be damaged. However, some of the floor is carpeting, and some of the floor is linoleum, but it seems to be okay, but you cannot see below carpeting. Okay, as I go around the perimeter, I'm also looking for termites. Like they say here in Arizona, half of the houses have termites and the other half will have termites. So we're all gonna have termites, but in this particular case, no termites, and you will get 1-year warranty that if you find termites, we'll treat it for free. So when I first came in, I opened the city. Give me a second, give me a minute here. The city water meter here. So if the water meter dial is not moving, that indicates that we don't have a leak, underground supply line leak. So it's not moving, so that is a good thing. So water supply line, if you have to shut it off, you shut it off right here. There's another shut off inside the house, the patio area. So we'll continue and I'll take you here. A little bit of damage to the entrance right here as we come in to the gate. And then this is a patio cover, and this is metal. And we have that from the upstairs. You can see that the metal here in this patio cover is damaged right here. And then as the extension of the backyard, we got some cracks on these outside tiles. Obviously, this is not a foundation issue because there's no house in here, just the exterior of the slab. This is where the main panel is. It's 150 amp. So I was able to look inside and outside. So I removed this cover, and there's pictures and descriptions in here. All right, so 150 amps is pretty much up to date. That it is enough for this particular unit. For a full house would be about 200 amps. So in this particular case, we need these breakers to be labeled so we know what is what. I looked inside, there's no burnt wires or double wires, and the gauges seem to be correct for the house, between 12 and 14, but 12 was pretty much the gauge that was running. This is the main shut-off valve. If there's a problem, you pull this valve and shut everything inside the house. I checked the water pressure in here, and it was reading 50 psi. Around Phoenix and surrounding areas, it is usually between 45 and 60. This is a light switch for this exterior light right here. And then from here, we're going to go into the laundry room. Here in the laundry room, a couple things. This fluorescent light needs to have a cover just in case they break for safety. Then also The drywall here seems that they open up the drywall so they connect the electricity to the lamp, so they will need to repair that. The hot water heater, the temperature that I'm getting right now is 105, recommended to be between 110 and 120. This is a temperature relief valve and is connected to the exterior, so that is a good thing. In order to increase the temperature, you open this port and this port, and there's a dial to increase the temperature. The information, it's over here, the plate, but it's covered with this pipe, so it's hard to see how many gallons, but typically this is about 50 gallons, and Whirlpool is the brand, and it seems to be in good condition. Washer and dryer, we do not run washer and dryers. We just look for the power and water supply. The water supply connection is corroded. There's some corrosion in that valve, so that might have to be replaced. So continue going in. We're gonna pause here so we could do a separate video for the interior, but this is just a storage area, and I was looking for termites, any traces of termites, any here. I did not see anything there. There's no attic over here because of the roof is flat, obviously, but no termites, no indication of termites. So basically we're gonna stop for the exterior and then we'll do the interior. So here we're gonna start in the kitchen, go all the way around, and then end up upstairs. And then I'll talk to you about the AC units. Okay, so I ran the dishwasher when I first came in. The soap was closed, now it's open, so the dishwasher works. All the appliances, I ran the microwave, I ran this. This is where your stove is, I ran that as well. So all that is good, no problem with the appliances. The ice, they're not giving me any ice because they shut it off over here. So normally when the house is not being used, they shut it off. If I put it down to see if it gives me ice, it will take too long. There will not be enough time. So looking inside here, inside the sink, we're looking at basically making sure that nothing leaks and that the drains okay. Faucet works okay. This would be right here for the garbage disposal, and you can hear it's stuck. It's so the garbage disposal will need to be looked into, okay? So that is that. This is granite countertop and granite splash guard, and also we have GFCI, that's ground fault circuit interrupted electricity. So that's the way it's supposed to be. In here we got newer windows in that part of the house. This is laminate flooring. There's some extra laminate flooring right here in this little closet below the bathroom. So some spare laminate and some paint as well. So this is how it's a tongue and groove, and they snap into each other. It's pretty good thickness of this laminate flooring. All right, so that's in here. Again, I was looking for termite in there as well. I did not see any termites. Okay, so coming inside here, this one is okay, no problem with the fan, no problem there. Then we're gonna go into this other bedroom, and this fan does work. It makes a lot of noise and wobbles. So I did a little video showing that how it works. And then this is supposed to turn on and off the light, and it doesn't do that. And the cover is cracked on that. Okay, going into this bathroom, hallway bathroom, the flooring is linoleum. Not that it's a bad thing, but that's what it is. Coming in here, this one works okay. Upstairs, we have some issues, so I'll show you upstairs. Pretty much everything is good here, with the exception of this is cracked, and then inside here, the bolts are kind of rusted. So pretty much, I put on the report to replace the bolts, but in reality, it's hard to find the lid after they break. So a lot of times you just have to replace the toilets. You could get a toilet anywhere from $99 to $500 to $1,000, but the average price would be about $200. You could get a handyman to install it, a plumber would probably charge you too much. But anyway, nevertheless, toilets are not that expensive. So the carpet on this stairs has some wear and tear, broken over here. And then as you go upstairs on the landing, it's damaged prior to coming to the master. So here is the master, some wear and tear here. That's basically at the entrance. Here is the master bedroom. These windows are single pane windows. The one downstairs were dual pane. So obviously, what is the difference? Efficiency, especially older homes used to have single pane. These are dual pane. I checked all the outlets that were available. Some of them obviously covered by furniture, but nothing magical with this here. So basically making sure that 2 lights is good. So it's grounded. Even though it's an older home, the outlets are grounded. The outlets in the bathroom here, anything close to the water, 6 feet or less has to be GFCI, ground fault circuit interrupted, and that is GFCI, and so is this one here. If this was the tub, I would not recommend carpet in the bathroom, but it's just as an exterior sink. So this sink right here, when you operate it, water comes out from the stem. So most likely there is a gland or an O-ring that sometimes needs to be replaced. But a lot of times it's just easier to replace the faucet itself. This one here doesn't give me any hot water. So to the left, to the right is cold. To the left is hot, but I don't have any hot water coming down. There's a little bit of damage here on the sink. That could be considered cosmetic, but nevertheless, I have to put it down. In here, hot is usually to the left, cold to the right, but they have a reverse. The hot water right now is to the right when it should be to the left. I did push it in. I think it should be okay. Probably a little bit of a leak. This toilet right here is in better shape than the one downstairs. The bolts are not rusted and it's not broken. So there's a picture of it outside and then a picture of it inside. These are aluminum, linoleum peel and stick tiles. Some of them are lifted on the edges. All right, so conclusion. So this is how it looks like. You get the video. So the roof needs a lot of care. There's a lot of damage to the roof. There are bubbles on the roof. There are pieces also that are stained, and there's areas where it looks like the water sits on the roof. There's a lot of debris on the roof that needs to be cleaned. I think the realtor said that is HOA, so you want to check with Tara and with Linda to see if the HOA will take care of the roof. On the continue on the roof, the roof cover for the patio is damaged. We already show you that. Going around the perimeter, we got trees too close to the foundations. Then we have steps that need handrails coming up. So that's going all the way around. Windows, dual pane and single pane. I'm going to leave the HVAC for last, so I could tell you about that. The plumbing, we have internal plumbing issues, so a little bit of drainage, a little bit of problem with the faucet. And in the hallway bath on the first floor, it's a little bit of leaks out of the P trap on the first floor. That's the plumbing. Electrically speaking, the panel needs labeled. It seems to be copper, not aluminum. The aluminum there was the threaded or the braided lines for the AC and for the stove and for the hot water heater and for the dryer. So the AC looks pretty beat up. It's a package unit. It could be a heat pump. The label was very hard to read. The temperatures that I'm getting right now when I put it on heat is giving me 62 degrees. It should be a minimum of 110. The realtor said that it's controlled by an app. but I control them manually, and I'm getting not good results on the heat pump. So when the heat pump doesn't work, most likely the AC doesn't work. So that is the major concern there. The label, like I said, if you see the picture, it looks pretty faded. At any rate, I'll send you the report, the handwritten report, not the handwritten report, you know, the electronic report. There will be a choice to look at it interactively or through PDF. And I'll also forward you the video for the underground, which it came out to be renewed or new piping, ABS, PVC, and no problem with the underground video. All right, if you have any questions, you have my number, 602-540-5618, and it's on the report. Have a good day. Bye-bye.